I think it's best to talk about England managers before the tournament, because once they start, we don't like them very much generally, do we? But I think Roy Hodgson has done a very good job so far. Now, there's no question he's come in to the England setup at a transitional time. We've had the golden generation, or the so-called golden generation, that it didn't quite happen for them, didn't quite even win bronze. But, you know, we had that nucleus of really talented world-class footballers. And most of those now are past their best, the twilights of their career. And then behind them, we've got this really promising group of young players that Roy's gradually brought into the squad. But any team, really, if they're realistically going to compete to win a World Cup, needs a number of players in their prime at the right time in a World Cup. Now, you look at England, players in that mid-20s range. You've got Wayne Rooney is probably the only proven international world-class player at that particular stage of his career. So, you've got to be realistic. Now, Roy Hodgson has got a great record of doing very well with teams of low expectation, whether that's in terms of club football or, of course, Switzerland when he managed as a national coach. So he gets it, and he generally does bring out the best in those teams. It wasn't a brilliant Euros 2 years ago, but we went out on penalties against Italy, which is, even though we didn't play very well that particular day, it was an improvement on 4 years ago in South Africa, where we were awful. So I think Roy's canny, he's wise, I think he tempers expectation very well. He says the right things. He'll get the players going out there in a confident way. He'll have the players knowing their particular jobs, which is very important. Sounds blindingly obvious, but you'd be surprised how many coaches don't always get their players playing in exactly the manner that they wish them to do so. So I think Roy's a safe pair of hands, a nice guide for the young players, and he's a wily old coach, and I think he'll do as well as expected. I think he'll get us through the group stage. Anything beyond the quarterfinals would be punching massively above our weight, and I think that's important to remember. He's such a good guy as well that I hope it works out well for him.